The name, Davian Evans. You can find me on Facebook, Davian Eloquence Evans. You can also search for my poems on Facebook, Evans Poems Collection. And I'm in the process of starting a YouTube channel where I'm going to record my poems and create visuals and audio for my poems. Currently, I am 28. What is my age? I am 28. It's time to choose a soulmate in life, even though a certificate doesn't prove she is the type of wife. This is not the end of my argument, so that's not the point. Contemplating it's time to bring life into this life. In a life where Satans and angels, these guys alike. In a life where humans will crucify this life, like Christ alike. Into a life of living the truth that we were born to die. Will I bring life in a life where humans in this life doesn't care about this life? This life will not only die by natural causes, suicide, but most likely homicide. You and I have two different eyes, different sight, so we take a different look at life. With this life, you get to be in this life, knowing him or her didn't have a choice. Should I not worry about leaving my daughter with a pastor to probably live with guilt and shame thereafter? Lecturer, teacher, manager, counselor. I will supervise my life, supervisor. People tend to hide their identity behind their titles for being a supervisor. Should I bring life in a life where you cannot differentiate humans from animals? Males are becoming amphibians, females becoming cannibals. To date, I'm 28. What is my age? I'm 28. It's time to choose my soulmate in life, even though a certificate doesn't prove she is the type of wife. This is not the end of my argument, so that's not the point. Contemplating it's time to bring life into this life. Into a life where Satans and angels, these guys alike. Into a life where humans will crucify this life, like Christ alike. Into a life of living the truth that we were born to die. I have two choices on how to bring life to this life. One, to create generational wealth, learning a skill from age 5. How to be trapped by slave masters. Graduate from school, enrolled into 9 to 5. The sites on these sites are welcoming for anyone's site. Should I really bring life into this life for it to be killed for its right? To populate a country population to grow the economy. In that same country, authority exercise independence as an autonomy. In this life, where 7 billion people will try to help raise my life through the internet. I guess they will chop this life until death. Define inter, and you know what is a net. Currently, I am 28. What is my age? I'm 28. It's time to choose my soulmate in life, even though a certificate doesn't prove she is the type of wife. This is not the end of my argument, so that's not the point. Contemplating it's time to bring life into this life. Into a life where Satans and angels, these guys alike. Into a life where humans will crucify this life, like Christ alike. Into a life of living the truth that we were born to die. I'm thinking, am I being too selfish? Am I being too selfless? Am I caring too much for my life? If I don't bring a life into this life, I will be judged and mocked by those same humans who will eventually resent and envy this life. I will pray for this life, my life, and the life I will bring into this life. But should I bring a life into a life where innocent sentenced for 3 consecutive life? I personally need a better life to bring forth this life to life.